Well, it's 50 past the hour, and it's time for your tropical updates. And for that, we're going to take you to, Dublin, Ireland. Temperatures right now in the 50s, but look at the winds. They're sustained at 41 miles per hour, gusting to 60 miles per hour at the town. We do know at least 130 flights have been canceled into and out of Dublin, and schools closed across the country here of Ireland as Ophelia is moving through, especially on the western coast. Take a look at some of the waves here churned up by Ophelia in Cove, Ireland. Choppy waves, and again, we've had gusts over 90 miles per hour on the southwest coast. In fact, the highest gust reported now 119 miles per hour. So it is definitely rocking the country, and there are over 230,000 customers here in Ireland without power at the moment. All right, Jim Cantori has more with your tropical update.
All right, it's been an interesting 48 hours for Ophelia, from a Category 3 hurricane to now a very strong extratropical cyclone working its way through Western Ireland and certainly impacting this area with wind, waves, and even potentially even some structural damage, as we've been hearing about. A little place called Fastnet Island has reported a wind gust of 119 miles per hour. So that is a Category 3 wind gust on the Saffir-Simpson scale. So you can see this thing as it's moving up through. We've already had a band of rain make its way all the way through the northern parts of the UK, including Scotland, obviously, and this is the main center of the storm. Strong winds coming in the Irish Sea here. Waves are up to 30 feet. Think about that. Across the western part of England, you're getting storm surge piling up in these bays as a result of that wind direction coming in out of the southwest. So here's Cork at 61 miles an hour, Shannon at 64 with gusts. There's a hurricane gust at Waterford on the other side at 76. So some of the stronger winds actually on the south side now. These are sustained or near hurricane force gusts, and those will continue to be the case right through the morning. Now, some of that wind should decrease in intensity as we go through the late afternoon hours or as the sun starts to set, but they're going to come in from a different direction. So some of these surge issues in Western Ireland could actually come when the winds come around from the west and the storm center actually goes toward your north. Scotland will get into this certainly tonight and tomorrow morning with some of the worst weather, as will be the northern UK. There was a storm like this back in 1961 with Debbie. We had wind gusts over 100 miles per hour in Ireland. So this could be certainly the strongest storm that they've had there in 50 years. It certainly wouldn't surprise me. And if that wasn't enough, believe it or not, the GFS takes Invest 92L, pulls it close to Bermuda, and then blows it up right here, and then impacts southern Ireland and southern England on Friday with a sub 960 millibar low. So a very strong storm potentially coming from some of the DNA with this thing. That's 2 times in 1 week, tropical systems from the Atlantic Basin that we will watch impact our friends in Europe. It's not uncommon, but certainly the strength of Ophelia and what could be this thing is a little bit uncommon for sure.
Well, from Ireland back over the pond here to the Northeast, where it's finally sweater weather in the 40s and 50s for many this morning, and staying cool for the next few days. But things will be changing once again as we head and through the end of the week. So Burlington, in fact, we're coming off our warmest fall on record so far. Thankfully, it's feeling more fall-like this morning.